Well, welcome to 2021. Hello, everybody. My name is Shirley Felder, and I'm CEO of Ordinary Greatness and a life coach with the Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise organization. And I wanted to start the week of 2021 off with a bang. I want to share with you some of the upcoming things I'm going to be doing. Usually, I have a theme that I go by or some thoughts. I don't really set goals. I don't like the word goals. I know some of my coaches are cringing right now, but it's just too much pressure for me, and I don't like pressure. My brother used to say that pressure breaks pipes, so I don't want any of my pipes broken, and I want to be able to be strong for the people who are looking for help and advice from me, because those people help me grow as well. So this year, I wanted to let you know that I'll be talking a lot about cultivating culture. And if you want to know what that's all about, you're going to have to follow me and work with me. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is generational wealth. I've talked about it before. If I'm new to you, I'll share briefly because I'm going to try and make this one as short as possible. I'm not known for short videos. So, generational wealth is not anything that was ever talked about in my household. It was never talked about in my community that I grew up in. Doesn't make it a bad community or a good community. It just wasn't something that was a natural culture for us. So I'm going to be talking about that a lot because I have been so lucky to be involved with organizations over the last few years that have taught me many things. And the year of 2021, I celebrate 7 years with the Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise organization. And I must say that there have been many days that I was like, I'm out of here. I don't get what this is about. I thought I did. I'm not sure I do, but I get it. Some things take time. And sometimes when we're ready to do things, we think we're ready, but we're not ready yet. I wanted to be a motivational speaker 15 years ago, and I spoke in places, and I'm sure I motivated and inspired people. I'm well aware I have a uniqueness about me, but I didn't have enough loss, enough pain, or enough stress to really know what I was talking about. Trust and believe, I've had enough now. I could talk for a good little while. The next thing we're going to be doing is talking a lot, surprise, about trash. We're going to be talking about sorting through the trash in our lives. I call that blockers or stinking thinking. There's many things that stop us from doing what we want to do. There are very few people. We say there are people, but there are very few people. So if you follow me this year, you're going to learn a lot about our lifestyles. You're going to learn about self-esteem, motivation, inspiration, some physical things. We're going to talk about a lot of veggies, foods, and plants. I'm not a vegetarian. I am working towards eating better. I don't know that I'll ever be a vegetarian, but I know that I will eat much healthier than I ever had in my life. The other thing that we're going to talk about is getting paid to help people. Some of us have some talents that we have not yet tapped into. I think it's important to know who you are, what you stand for, and just what makes you feel good inside. I know what makes me feel good inside, and 2020 did that for me. I spent a lot of time alone. Now, I won't lie, I did move around a little bit, but I was as safe as I could be. It's hard to keep a good girl down, but I spent so much time in my backyard. Some of you joined me on those fireside chats, and thank you very much for that love and support. I learned to listen to something that we tend not to listen to, and that's our instinct and intuition. We always, like, ugh, I don't know what that's about, or it doesn't apply to me. Yes, it does. If it's your thought, it belongs to you. Now, what you're supposed to do with it is up to you, whether you know or whether you have enough courage or you're brave enough to seek help and guidance. And that's what I do as a coach. I help you maneuver through some of these things that are uncharted territory for you. We don't all know everything. I sure don't know everything. I learn every day. I am always trying to find out new things. I immerse myself in different cultures, different people, because you will never know it all. This year, I found so much new music and new artists. I'm sure some of you know her. I never knew about her because it wasn't in my culture. So we're going to be cultivating culture. I want you to remember that. But Beth Hart, oh my God, what an amazing blues and jazz singer she is. And I don't know, she might even be a rocker, but I just know she's badass. So all of those things I'm going to want to share with you because it changed my life. Yes, 2020 changed my life in many ways, but it didn't change it in a way where I'm devastated. It changed it in a way that I know a lot more about me. so much more about me, and I want to help you know a lot more about you. And how we're going to be doing that this year is you're going to hopefully follow me and take a journey with me while we talk about our perceptions, our family, where we fit in this family life, that we have. Talk about forgiveness. We're going to talk about wholeness. We're going to talk about your why, and then we're going to get to your next steps. And many of us say, oh, I want to do what I'm going to do, but you can't do much without getting through the muck. People say that they're stuck. That's such a common buzzword today. I don't like to use that word. I come from the trash business, so I say it like it is. We're constipated. We're stuck, but we're constipated. We can't move forward, backward, up, down. We're just sitting here like, I'm going to do, I want to do, but we don't make that move because we're not sure. And we're so used to being programmed into thinking that we must know everything. And if you ask questions, it's embarrassing or you're stupid. Not so. I've been trained, I don't know, probably 40 years now that the only dumb question is the one not asked. So feel free to ask. I'm also a part, newly, towards the end of 2020, part of another coaching organization called M2M. And it's called Misfits to Mavericks. And one of my very special coaches created this organization for coaches. And I believe that you need to surround yourself around people who are going to support you, encourage you, call you on your crap, but at the same time, keep you focused on your journey. Every time you fall off, get you back on. Fall off, get you back on. And there is no real way to do things. We're going to cultivate your culture. So your culture is doing it the way that best suits you or fits you. So we're going to talk about all of these things some more throughout the year, but I just wanted to give you a little synopsis of what 2021 is going to be like. And I am really looking forward to helping some people break through. And last night on a training that I was on, Coach Abe Brown is his name, and I met him 5 years ago. He was on stage doing a presentation, and he knocked my socks, and I was like, man, he gave that workshop and that presentation like a good old Southern Baptist preacher. And later I found out he was a minister, so it made tons of fun, laughter for me, to say I knew that. Anyway, so I was attending one of his courses last night, and he said something that, I used to call myself the epiphany dropper. So last night he said that your breakthrough opens a way for others. I had a major breakthrough in 2020, and I'm ready to pave the way for others to come through. So I'm looking forward to seeing lots of you registering at my workshops and following me and staying posted and asking any questions. If there's a topic you want me to cover, if I don't know, I'll bring a speaker on who does know. And if it's something that I can learn to help you do, then that's what we're going to do. Again, my name is Shirley Felder, CEO of Ordinary Greatness and a life coach with the Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise organization and an M2M Misfits to Maverick coach. Wishing everybody a much better 2021. The way I look at it is only one way, and that's up. So I'll see you at the top.